Hello, massage therapy rock stars. It's Saturday! And true to what I said yesterday, I am popping in here to talk about the fastest shortcut I've seen any massage therapist ever take to destroying their practice, and that's by doing a Groupon. Sorry, Groupon. I don't like you. I've done Groupons, you guys. Okay, I'm speaking from experience. It was the 1 year I actually ran at a loss. I had a very successful Groupon campaign, and it can be very, very deceiving. So today I am here to talk to you about why that is, how Groupon can totally wreck your practice building efforts. So number one thing we have to talk about is, why do we do Groupons? Why do people even do Groupons in this industry? Have any of you guys done a Groupon? I want to know why. If you have or if you haven't, post that in the comments below, okay? So why most massage therapists do Groupon is because they don't know how to get clients. So think about that for a second. Okay, so Groupon comes along and they say, well, we can just run this 73% off sale, something along those lines, and get you all of these clients. And it works. I mean, no doubt it works. Who doesn't want to pay $23 or $40 for a massage as a dangling carrot? That's a good thing, okay? But problem is, if you don't know how to get clients on your own, you will forever be dependent on Groupon, and that's not a good idea. Okay, so number two is, what kind of clients is Groupon going to get you? I mean, look, you guys, the average massage therapist is just going to retain 1 in 10 people. That's just like the worst salesperson on the planet. You're just 1 in 10 people is going to want what you offer, is going to just say, yep, you're the massage therapist for me. Thank you, Groupon, for making that introduction. And they're going to stick around in your practice. Okay, so that's just, that's just going to happen. But what are they buying your Groupon for? When Groupon is attracting this audience, it's an audience of deal seekers. That's their model, you guys. Now, they bill their service as saying, hey, we're going to help put you in front of a bunch of people, which is true. But these are people that are signed up for Groupon because they're deal seekers. So they're not looking at this going, oh my gosh, I've been dying to get in with Jorge Martinez or Marcy Bowman. No, they're just going, oh, sweet, deal on massage. And they jump on that. And they're just really looking for a good deal. So they're not investing. They're not being attracted to your practice because of you. They're being attracted to the deal. They're not coming in because of your reputation. They're being attracted to the low price, massage on sale, and those types of things. And my question for you is, do you really want people coming to you just because you're cheap? All right? To me, that's not my goal, is to be the cheapest massage therapist in town or the most available or the most accessible or that's a problem. Okay. Now, anybody can get clients with Groupon. You can be the world's worst massage therapist and you could just get clients with Groupon. So it's also a risk for the people that are buying the Groupon to do business with you. But getting clients is not the focus here, you guys. Getting clients is only one piece of a multifaceted puzzle called practice building and creating a thriving, sustainable practice. All right. So you have to know how to retain clients. And for the vast majority of massage therapists I've ever worked with, that is the hardest part. It's not just finding clients. It's how do you keep them? And there's strategy behind that, you guys. There's systems in place that do that. There's structure that needs to be implemented in your business. There's communication skills that you need to have. Self-promotion grosses most of us out. And also, so many of us fear being pushy or being salesy that we don't even ask people to rebook, or the way we ask is just wacky. We're just timid about it. We're shy about it. I mean, really, tell me, how many of you guys feel a little bit gross about self-promotion or like re-asking clients if they want to rebook or when they want to rebook or telling them they should rebook, or just do you avoid it entirely? Okay, I'd like to know. So you also have to be on top of your financials before you do a Groupon or something like that, which I hope you just don't do in the first place, but the reason why a Groupon can destroy your practice is if you're not on top of your financials, you will literally cannibalize your profits. There's always a cost to acquiring clients, and that's one thing Groupon is good for. But, they make it really cheap for you to acquire clients, even though there's better ways of doing it. but you have to be on top of your financials. You have to know, what it is what the cost of acquiring a client is to you. And you also have to know your closing rate and how powerful you are at actually getting clients to return within a 30-day period. One of my mentors is crazy about statistics, and he taught me, he discovered through doing really tight statistics that if they did not get a person in their facility to rebook within a 30-day period, there was a 94% chance they would never see that client again. With a Groupon, you're usually pulling clients in underneath your minimum level of profitability per session. And so that's why I say you're literally cannibalizing your practice without ways of strategically retaining these people and things like that. So you really do have to know your numbers, or it can just eat you alive. And the other problem with Groupon is that this is the thing that nobody thinks about, is you lose your authority. If you don't have authority in your practice, who does? You're leading your clients. You're a leader. You have to do this in a way. And I teach this to my students in my 8-week mentoring program. And honestly, this portion of our 8-week curriculum, a lot of students tell me that alone is worth the price of admission, because it has them thinking differently and therefore communicating differently about what they do. Most massage therapists don't look at their practice and say, I'm the leader here, I'm the authority. They're kind of waiting for their clients to determine I don't know, client, do you want to rebook? Was it a good massage? We're looking for some kind of external validation out there from our clients, and we get a little bit timid and shy about it, and that's the wrong way to think about it. So why I say you lose authority with Groupon is that Groupon is literally just serving up deal-seeking clients on your plate that, again, are just there for the deal. They're not necessarily there for you. And 9 times out of 10, they're not going to pay your full rates anyway. So without having a clear sense of leadership and who you are and your passion and your purpose and your niche in your practice, you're literally just wasting your time with people coming through like a sieve. They're just literally going to just pass through your practice. Now, again, with the Groupon that I ran in 2012 or 13 or something like that, it was very successful and we managed it very well and we did have very high rebooking rates and things like that. But I still, at the end of the year, when I ran my numbers, and we were doing 6 figures in sales, you guys, this was not like $25,000. We sold probably $80,000 that year in Groupon alone, and had our regular clients where we were doing hundreds of thousands on top of that. But I looked at my numbers at the end of the year and realized why I was losing money, because even though the max amount of Groupon that we were doing, which was no more than 30% of sessions were Groupons, was diluting our normal paying sessions down below the cost per session. This is a lot of high-level CEO kind of math stuff I'm throwing at you guys. And if you don't know that stuff, then we definitely should talk. But you've got, our costs per session, and then our revenue per session. Our revenue per session was lower than our cost per session. So we're literally going out of business, even though we were doing, hundreds of, I don't know what the number was that year, maybe between $100,000 and $200,000 in sales that year. Okay, so you have to be really, really careful. So I would urge you, a couple of things to do instead is don't run to Groupon, especially if you don't know how to get clients. It is a shortcut that will destroy you, because the muscle you need to build is having a solid strategy and structure for your practice, and also your own communication skills, because you are your best marketing tool. Your 2 lips, your heart, your hands are required. Obviously, you've got to have good skills to build a practice. But honestly, you are your best marketing tool, and you need to be able to come across with authority. You need to be able to know your mission, your purpose, your values, all of those things, and most importantly, your niche, so that you know who you serve, so that you can avoid those types of headaches altogether. All right? Okay, so that's all I got for you today. Just some of the pitfalls of Groupon to watch out for. If you guys have any questions, just post it on the comment and let me know. Also, you guys, I always love to speak with those of you that are looking for help and are tired of taking shortcuts and are realizing that your lack of knowledge of how to run a practice is costing you thousands and thousands of dollars every week and every month that your schedule isn't full. So if that's you, then we want to talk to you. Me and my enrollment coaches would love to spend some time on the phone with you to really look with you and see if we can help help you get where you want to go faster and plug the leak in your sinking ship so that you can build a really thriving and profitable practice. I'll put the link in the I'll put the link to the application for our 8-week mentoring program. I'll put it in the description as soon as I'm done with this Facebook Live. But can I just share something freaking inspiring with you guys? One of my graduates just posted this. Hold on, I've got to pull this up. So let me tell you about Alexis. Okay, when we talked in December 2018, it was December 20th, she had her 60-minute free discovery call with me. She'd reached out for help because her clientele was dwindling. Now, she's a single mom, has a 2-year-old child that she's supporting on her own, and she was losing money quickly. She didn't know why. Her existing clients were kind of dwindling. She was really scared. She was working in a place that wasn't that awesome, really expensive in rent, and just very just was able to realize she just didn't have a whole lot of direction. She'd been taking that whole throw spaghetti at the wall and hope it works approach to marketing. And her biggest fear was that she'd have to end up moving back in with her mom again, and just didn't want to do that. She didn't want to be dependent on other people for support and was really, really struggling. She was seeing about maybe 30 clients a month, somewhere around there. And if I recall correctly, she was really only making about $1,500 a month in gross revenue in her practice, which you guys, whatever your gross revenue is, like you should be able to take home half of that. And I don't know a single human being that can live on $750 a month comfortably. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So that's the thing, right? So here's what's so awesome. So it's now what? May? It's now May. So it's been 4 months, something like that, since Alexis and I worked together. And here's what she posted in the Facebook group for our graduates. She says, you guys have been so busy that I haven't been able to post an update. I did have my first no-show and I charged her full price. She seemed nice about it because she forgot to call and cancel. But here's what Alexis said. She said April was, so that's kind of cool because she was able to charge full price for somebody that no-showed, which is powerful. She said, April was my first month. Guess how much she grossed, you guys? $8,700. $8,700. She was grossing $1,500 when she worked with me. That is a massive, massive increase. She said, I had 35 new clients, most from the strategy that I teach my students on how to get quick growth in their practice. And 56 returning clients. Notice how she knows her numbers. Yes, very important. She said, I also had 49 clients rebook the same day. And how powerful is it that she knows that? See, Alexis knows her numbers. She's tracking her game. She's in control of her practice. And she said, I've met my goal every week since then. She did have a grand opening because one of the things we helped her do during the 8-week program was she found her own space. She found this awesome clinic space and has 3 massage rooms and a couples massage room and is now renting out 2 of those rooms to other massage therapists. So she's got her own space, totally in control, and she's creating an awesome environment for other massage therapists to be self-employed as well. So she had this awesome little grand opening. She said she sold $1,200 in gift cards and also did an event. And then she said, I decided not to do chair massage because, anyway, that's a whole other video, my opinions on chair massage to get clients. She said, and I worked on my communication skills because we have a very dialed in, proven curriculum on this particular part that we were teaching her. And she said, for the first time in my life, I felt like I actually did good communication. And back when I first talked to her in December, she said, I never feel like I know what I'm talking about. I bumble over my words. I feel like stupid. I don't really know what to say. I'm kind of shy. So the fact that she says for the first time in my life, I feel like I actually had good communication. That's so empowering. So empowering. And she said, thank you so much, Rebecca and your team, to give me this push out of this situation. Y'all are awesome. And I say, Alexis, you are awesome because you took the coaching, you did the work, you took a risk, and it totally paid off. So just an example of the kind of results that we help struggling massage therapists get. And I'm just so proud of you guys. I love being part of your lives, and I'm grateful that you're part of this tribe and this community. Have a super awesome Saturday. Post any comments or questions in the comment section below for me, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. We do have our last Sunday live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. That's going to be the last time we do the live Q&A on Sundays, and we'll be switching to this new format where I'm going to pop up pretty much every day and hit on a different topic. So looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a great Saturday. Bye.